you're up.
Yeah.
And now I just want to see whether or not I can take me down. So, folks, if I drop out, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. But we're just going to see what happens if we do this.
See if it'll work. Yeah.
If we lose you, we'll see you next time.
No,
All right.
It's not allowing me to stop it though.
Click on yours.
I did, but it's not allowing me to actually.
Yeah,
stop
no. Click on your icon up there at the top and go down where it says remove.
Yeah, but that removes me from the list.
Oh, shouldn't.
Whereas now it just says you're live, and if the only other choice I've got is delete or remove, and I don't know if that's removed from the stream or removed from the whole group.
Huh.
Oh, bugger it. Let's try it.
Hello again.
Yeah, I've just been removed from the stream. That's good.
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
that's what
so now we're on Anthony's, Susan. We've just changed from my live stream to Anthony's live stream. So I'm just gonna go check to see whether I've gone off.
I just got a notice that
your stream ended. Yeah.
And now let's check to see if Anthony's stream is not.
Yeah, it is, because I just got a deal saying, hey, you're live, asshole.
Yep, Anthony Gaffa, your stream did end.
Yeah.
So now I got to go find Anthony's.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose it would help if I got onto my account.
Oh, look at that.
And the only reason I knew to hit that remove is because I've watched other people do it where one guy dropped out, the other guy took over.
And it still shows you as live, so yeah.
Yeah.
On this end, anyway.
Yeah, until I hit end broadcast, it's live. Yeah.
So he's been now streaming for 2 minutes. All right, folks. Catch us all later. Thanks for joining me today. I do have to go to work and get my little one ready and all that shit. So if Anthony wants to keep going, that's fine. Susan, if you want to take over, just go up the top corner where it says edit and add it yourself, and Anthony will remove himself, and they'll just pop over to your live stream.
All right.
All right.
All right. Catch
Have
you
a
later,
good day, Kappa. Love ya.
Later, Gavin. Yeah.
Now to go find your stream, Anthony.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for the chat.
Yeah, for the chat. Yep. Here you are, Anthony.
Yeah.
Dirty operations. I don't know what's going on. Dirty operations. Gaffa, Anthony, and Ken and I all share a StreamYard account.
Yeah.
So we can actually have two people streaming at the same time from the same account, and then drop one off, and it'll did, and it switched over to Anthony's account.
Right. Yeah.
Smash that like button, folks, as you come in, and then wash your hands.
Yeah. Yeah, because I watched a video a while back where, you remember I was telling you, we could live stream at the same time. Or like I said, one of us could start and the other one drop off. Or like he said, if I decided I don't want to go that long, you can go in there and click on your deal and hit go, and then I can say remove, and I'm.
Yep. We just came from Gaffa's. He was the one who started it.
Yeah, he had to go to work, so he wanted to see if we could do it and see how hard it was, and it wasn't that hard.
Yeah.
And they added that not long ago. It was one of them deals, when people were making comments, I like the fact that they allow people to share an account.
Yeah, that's handy.
Because I guarantee you Zoom won't do that, or DLive won't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how YouTube would feel like if me and you went to live at the same time and is broadcasting in two channels.
Yeah.
But then again, they really can't say nothing because you're up here and I'm up here, so it's not like I'm still in yours or you're still in mine. So
exactly.
Yeah. I just tell them to get over it.
All right.
I mean, I don't know why they bitch anyway. That's just double their commercial expansion,
Yep.
So to all those who are in the chat that are different from when Gappa was on, hello.
Yeah.
Kid,
It,
I'll be back.
it even still has the same title because Susan got busy.
right? Well, I'm gonna have to hop down here pretty soon. I gotta get. I took my meds and I gotta get something in my tummy, or else it's gonna kill my tummy.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting ready. I just took some medicine about 10 minutes ago, and that'll be my next thing. I'll be finding something to munch on.
So
'Cause
my tummy's gonna go. Hello. What do you want me to do with this stuff when I don't have nothing to soak it into?
Yep, my ad still ran. Yeah, yep.
Hey, Lisa.
Oh, there she goes teasing us again. Maybe Susan's over here throwing out sexual innuendos. And she goes, huh?
Chewing on it, dude. You don't want me to chew on it.
Hey, I told you I was a freak. Nowhere did I say I was kinky. I said I was freak. Okay. There's a big difference. Lisa can tell you there's a big difference between kinky and a freak. Okay.
That's because your video is still here, Gappa. It's still showing 3 hours,
Well, go let it.
13 minutes and 52 seconds.
No.
The time never started over.
No. No,
It's still
because
going. So now the video is gonna go on Anthony's, I think.
yeah, because that's why it's broadcasting to my YouTube. But the time's not going to flip because we actually didn't end it. We just swapped it. Yeah.
Poor
That's
Gappa.
the
Now
benefit
she's not gonna get the video.
Like I said, I like Zoom because you can get a lot more people on it. It's just I like the controls and here. How many times we complain to stream yards and bam, they put it on there. You know.
Yeah.
Remember, we didn't have the chat. Then we couldn't communicate in the chat. And then you couldn't do this. And then now, hell, we got multiple people on one account. And like I said, I can, as soon as I get done, Susan can say, pull it to hers and bam, done.
Right?
Uh-oh, she got your tail.
Hey,
She got your tail, Chloe.
Chloe. Hello, Chloe. Get your mama. Get your mama, Chloe. You get her.
Marley,
Get her, Chloe.
she's laying on her back, got her paws like this, got the blanket halfway around her, and she just,
So
Earlier-
how is Marley? Is she coming out of that heat cycle?
slowly, yeah. She just hit the peak of it.
Right? Hmm.
earlier, Chloe came running inside, and it was like somebody pumped her full of some kind of happy drug. She was so freaking playful.
Hello, Seth.
The longer
Too
we
bad,
have her,
no. Have to do it. I had to do it.
the longer we have her, and the more I work with her, the more playful she gets. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you want, blankies? Here,
Hello, Seth.
Okay, so
hang on a second.
look at there. Yeah, no, she just, yeah.
So how's Beanie with her these days?
Oh, he was all right till a couple days ago when she hit the peak of her heat cycle. Then he finally noticed, but he's so damn old and blind, he couldn't do shit anyway.
All right.
Yeah, he runs into the trees and walls.
Hmm.
And then when she tried to back her ass up to, you know how they do that, you know, the ass in her face and nudging them, then he gets aggravated and tries to bite her. Kind of like the old grumpy old man syndrome. You know? And then she looks at me like I'm supposed to do something about it. You know, she tries to antagonize him, and he won't have nothing to do with her. And then she's looking at me like, "Help!" And I'm like, "I can't help you with that one."
Right.
I say, "Go rub it on the wall, rub it on the back of the tree, or something."
Tell me what she does. Tell me what she does, and I do this. Marley. Marley. Marley.
She ain't even looked this way.
Marley.
You ain't got the right voice. She all
Marley.
right. She's comfortable as hell right now.
Wow, it's going to be 70 degrees here tomorrow.
I wish it would have been 70 here today. It got hot.
I know we were only like 52 today. It's been a little bit chilly. I actually kept my window closed today for a little while.
The temp wasn't really that bad. It's just the humidity was like 110.
Yeah. So, alright.
Put it this way, I mowed the grass front and back, the entire property, even on the other side of the fence. I mowed the entire damn yard in one swap,
Right.
and I was soaked, but it didn't stink because it wasn't sweat. It was just humidity pulled from my body.
Right. Right.
It's like, people's like, man, you're soaked and wet with sweat, and I said, nope, soaked and wet with humidity. That's why it's so easy to get heat stroke down here in the summer, because it's so humid. Your body doesn't cool like it's supposed to, because you're not sweating. It's just, the humidity running down you.
Right.
Susan being mean to me. She's making me live.
Susan, how dare you do such a thing?
Hey, she can get some aloe vera gel and shove a tube down your lungs and fill it full of aloe vera and just tell them, up, you got the COVID.
Oh my God.
Poor Ken. Poor Ken.
Me and a buddy was actually talking about that earlier today. How many people are going to try to pull some stupid shit and blame it on the virus?
Yep.
Think about it. It's a lung virus, right? Well,
Yep.
she just stopped breathing in her sleep.
Well, yeah.
Well, even when people have died, like, okay, they had a guy the other day died from a heart attack. He already had bad heart attack. He had a heart attack, and they tested him. He tested positive for the COVID-19 virus. My thing is many times you hear them, people that didn't actually die from the symptoms of the disease, but they're finding in them. My thing is, I think it's already in a majority of all of us already.
All right.
I think, like he was saying, what if they got the incubation period wrong?
Yep.
Yeah, because didn't they say the incubation period is anywhere from 2 to 14 days?
Yeah, but I mean, how do you know that's not off? What if it's 30 or 60 days?
Yeah.
I was kind of looking up to see what the incubation period was for chicken pox, for those who get exposed to chicken pox and measles. And I believe it said it was somewhere between 2 and 14 days, or 2 and 7 days on one of them, or something like that. And I'm like, well, I'm wondering, this is how long it's taking for this.
Yeah, but see, that's where I'm conflicted, because I remember they used to talk about how measles especially killed a shitload of people. Right. But yet, when I was a kid, when one of us got chicken pox or measles, guess what they did? They put all the kids together. That way they got it at one time and got it over with.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how many of you remember that, but I do. I remember not wanting to be around my cousins. I'm like, they're sick. I
have so many questions about this new virus, because it's like, okay, how long do you have it when you do get it? How long does it take to get it? How does it affect you if you're a woman who's pregnant with a child? Can you get it again? And where's this,
Yeah, but so far it has not killed any kids because that last baby they proved didn't die from the virus. It
no,
died.
I'm talking about a pregnant mother still pregnant.
That's
Okay,
what I'm talking about.
hold on. So far, they have not been able to show whether or not a baby has antibodies. If the
Right.
mother has it, they don't know yet. But it
Okay.
has not caused any birth defects yet with a mother that was sick with it. It has
Right.
not caused premature birth. It has not caused any
Okay.
other issues with the baby, no
So far.
mortality rate, anything like that. So
Yeah.
that's as far as
Well, that's a good thing then.
Yeah. But they still are advising pregnant women to self-isolate.
Well, yeah.
Right.
I mean, why would you want to take the chance?
No
You
doubt.
don't need to take the risk.
Because you may have an underlying problem you didn't know. Because how many women end up with diabetes and health problems because they're pregnant?
Yeah, every time I got pregnant, my blood pressure shot through the roof by the time I was 3 months pregnant.
Right.
That's why my daughter was born at 6 months. I was dying.
Because my second wife, every time she got pregnant, she became anemic, diabetic. And I'm like, what the fuck? As soon as the baby was born, a few months after, everything was back to normal. I'm like, that's fucked up.
3 days after I gave birth to my daughter, I had to go back to the labor and delivery unit to get a checkup. And I walked in and I knew all the nurses because I had been there for 2 freaking weeks. They
Yeah.
didn't recognize me. I had consumed so much water while I was pregnant that I looked like a totally different person when I walked in. I had to tell them who I was, and they were like, "Oh my god!"
You was all swollen and ballooned out and everything else.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. It wasn't good. So.
Yeah, all the women that had babies, when I was with them was the same way, man. They look like, and then like a month or two after the baby was born, it's like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
It's like one night they just got up and pissed it all out,
Yep. Oh, Donna, our tub is like, besides being the world's smallest bathtub, it hasn't been cleaned since the sewer backed up into it. I just have not had the energy to get in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have a body of water near your house?
No, not unless you count the water that's trapped in the quarry over at Pete Lean.
Ken needs to test out the new gills he's growing.
Oh, Donna, I will add her to my prayers. I will be praying for her.
Ken says I've drank so much water, I think I sprouted out gills.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't know why
I only have that one thing of water. I can't find water here anymore. Everybody's hoarding.
Do you want some flavored water? I can make you up a bottle of flavored water if you're getting tired of plain old water.
Thing is I can't. And how are you going to get it to me, Susan?
I was talking to Ken.
She's like, hold on, I'll bring it right to you. She wouldn't even get out of the state line right now. They'd be like, where you going? I'm going to Washington.
I called my Rite Aid and Walgreens today to see if they have water. Both of them sold out of water.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you don't find out when the trucks come and you don't go early that day or that next day, you ain't getting it.
I'm wondering.
Well, I'm gonna call them by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and by my hours because I can shop from 9 until 10. So if they have water, I'm gonna go between that hour and go get me water before everything else gets in there.
Yeah.
My other thought was maybe try calling churches or like Salvation Army.
Food banks.
See if any of those. Well, she can't go to the food bank, but see if any of those places have water. Just tell them that you're disabled. You can't get out as easily because you're in a wheelchair, and you're also, you know, your system is compromised and you desperately need water, can they help or direct you to a place to get help?
Because right now I'm just finishing up my Coke my friend brought me, and I've been saving the water, the last couple bottles of water I have for last, because I'm just like,
Yeah, you need to,
water here is just not safe to drink. Ugh.
you got to get on that because you need to be drinking a lot of water right now.
Yeah, it's
So
like
what about your sink water?
It's not good. It's got a whole bunch of white stuff in it. It smells and tastes like sulfur.
Oh,
It's
okay.
gross. It's just gross. They're asking us to boil the water if we want to use it or drink it, which I've been doing a little bit of. So,
Wow.
but yeah, it's the only thing it's good for basically is to bathe in if you dare bathe in it.
Damn. I'm wondering if you boiled it and then boiled it again to make tea with, if it would be drinkable, because then you could even cool the tea and have cold tea.
Well, that's what I was thinking about doing. Was going to boil some water, and I have hot cocoa here, and I do have tea. I do have you know, all kinds of, you know,
There you go.
man,
you know, and
too bad you went closer to me because I could bring you a camping filter.
Yep.
yeah, yeah. Right now I can't get a filter unless I buy it online because all the stores
Well,
here.
that's where I got mine anyway because they're too high dollar around here anyway. I got one of those pour the water in the top and there's 3 filters in there and it trickles down to the bottom. It's got a little spigot. You can actually pour pond water, or river water in and drink it.
I mean, I've been using that filter cup that Gamer gave me because it has a filter in it.
Yeah.
And I've been using that after I boil the water and, you know, to filter it even more and stuff like that. But yeah.
That's why I'll tell people when your water's that bad in your area, you should at least have a zero water or Brita filter water pitcher in your house somewhere.
You know how much a Brita here costs? I did some price checking at Target like a long time ago before all this happened, and they're charging like well over $150 some for a Brita.
Well, baby, our water's as good as it is because it comes out of natural spring. So
I got a free pure water filter pitcher for the fridge in the Rapid City sharing group that I'm on, and so all I have to do is basically put a new filter in about once a month. And
yeah, we got one of them around here. It's called buku.com. I love that place, man, because half time you go in there and they'll say, just come get it out of my yard.
yeah.
Or come get it out of my shed. Or come get it. Yeah. They just want it gone.
Yep.
Right now, not even 40 miles from me, a woman's got a little Dodge Neon. It's a 92, 93 Dodge Neon running. Now the back glass, the back windshield got busted.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, and then she said it could use a new battery because it'll start, but the battery won't hold a charge at home. If you let it sit too long, you got to jump it. And she just wants someone to come get it out of their yard.
Wow. Yeah.
Of course, that back glass is going to cost you about $280. But she's got it's a little Dodge Neon, but she has the SXT model, which basically was a little sport one. It's got a little 4-cylinder with a turbo, basically. She's like, yeah, I just want somebody to come get it. And I said, well, unfortunately, right now with a lockdown, ain't nobody going to come get it because they can't get out of their county, the parish.
Yeah.
Unless it's dire need. Yeah.
But I need that car.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I could just see that going over. Where you going? Get a car? You in a car. Turn your ass around. You don't need to go there. Yeah. Of course, she lives on the most southern end of Lake Charles. That's. I told her, I said, well, that's a little too close. Getting toward New Orleans, I don't want to go there anyway. Even though New Orleans is another 2.5 hours away, but half Ambassador snuck into Lake Charles from New Orleans, so trying to run from the quarantine.
Yeah.
And then get over here and make everybody sick, you bastards. Because our first case that was in our hospital with the virus was a chick that didn't even live here. She's from New Orleans.
Oh, wow.
So that means when everything was getting crazy over there and couldn't find toilet paper, couldn't find this, she decided to run from it and then brought it with her.
Yeah.
And how many people did she make contact with? Because
Yeah,
when New Orleans was locked down, we wasn't. So, we still had restaurants open, people going out, doing things, and she's been running around here the whole time. I'm like, you freaking little hussy. I tell you what, man, our poor flight helicopters, they have been buzzing in and out because the hospital's only about 4 blocks that way from me. If I was able to walk straight through, it's 4 blocks.
Yeah.
And that poor helicopter has been coming and going. It's like I live by a military base.
Wow.
Every night. One leaves, here comes the other one. That one leaves, here comes the other one back.
Crazy.
Because we have a hospital here, but it's a small one. It's one of them little small town hospitals. Basically, other than a bump, a scrape, and a broken bone, they pretty much go, can't help it.
Yeah.
And they either fly you to Shreveport or Lafayette.
Yeah.
That's where all the big hospitals are. They do have a big hospital in New Orleans, but right now they ain't flying anybody into New Orleans. Even if you are sick. That's why I said I hope Dave and them's careful because they're trying to move to that shit right now.
Yeah.
Of course, they already signed the lease, but that'd be something I'd want to postpone. No, I'm good. I'll stay right here till the shit blows over.
Boy, I tell you, people just don't learn.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting towed again.
Somebody getting towed.
Yep.
You getting towed?
Yeah, somebody with some sort of fancy black car of some sort getting towed. The tow truck is looking them up right now. I don't think the person's even realized it just yet.
Probably one of them idiots been blowing all his money because he didn't think he had to pay his bills.
Well, people
don't realize. You know how many people I've seen getting repoed, their new cars getting repoed because they thought, they can let that go too. No, they were talking about electricity and rent. Nothing about your car, your motorcycle, your boat. If you got the car note and you got the money, you better pay it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is business parking back here, residential and business only parking back here. And
Ken was talking about the car. Yeah.
And yet it says there's signs all over here that says if you park in these spaces, your car will be towed at your expense. And out here, and there's signs out here that says residential only parking. And somebody has parked in the residential only parking thing, I think. Now they're getting towed out of there.
Yeah, people still try to push their luck, and they don't realize some asshole's gonna call. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If your car, all the cars are registered here, and they all have stickers on their back window that tell you the number slot of the parking lot that you're in.
Right.
And it's a special code on that sticker that they have you place on your back window to be parked here. And if they can't see that sticker, or if you don't have that sticker there, guess what, people? You're out.
Well, I park in spots in town sometimes where I'm not really not supposed to, but my truck still has the city tag on it when I'm working for the city. So, you know, and it's still valid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though I don't work anymore, but it's still a valid sticker.
Yeah. But some people, they come in here thinking that they can visit friends or whatever, and they can just park their car anywhere back here. Wrong.
Yeah, I know. Because they don't want to pay for that garage fee.
Yep. Well, garage fees are so expensive here.
Oh, I know. That's why I don't like going to New Orleans. Because last time I went to New Orleans and I parked and we went, you know, walking around and we met with David and his wife and ate, you know, lunch with them. It was $21.
Wow.
And I'm
Here it's
talking
about
for maybe
just to park for about a couple hours.
maybe 4 or 5 hours. Not even 4. It's barely 4 hours. It was $21.
Right?
Well, don't get me wrong. We had fun. I mean, it's still though.
Right?
And everybody's like, "Oh, if you go over here and here, they got free parking." I'm like, "Yeah, I know," and they were already double parked.
Right?
Yeah. Besides that, where I parked, I like better because it's gated and there was a guard there. You know what I'm saying? Downtown New Orleans is not somewhere you want to leave your car with all kind of shit flashing in it.
That person's not going to learn. Hello, Matt Kiwi. And Cameron Griffith? Yeah, I agree. Some of them are. What's up, Matt Kiwi says.
What's up, Mad Kiwi?
Hey, man.
Yeah. Stop the yawning, damn it.
So.
Severe.
Well, Anthony, I hate to do this, but I really got to eat.
Well, go. Go do what you got to do. You ain't got to tell me sorry.
I got to go cook me up some chicken pot pie or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I got to find me something to nibble on. No, I said food.
Yeah. All right, Susan. Well, if you happen to go live, I'll be back later if you're still on, or Anthony.
Okay.
But all right. Talk to
Later.
everybody later. Bye, everybody in chat. Talk to you later.
All right.
It's been great. It's been fun.
All right, shut up and go eat. Hey. Fuck you. As Tony would say, fuck you.
Hey, Awesome Epic.
All right. Night.
Hey, Bree and Andy. Or Andy and Bree. Or, hey, gorgeous. Hi, Bree.
I wonder if they have a link.
I don't know, do I don't know if I'm looking up. Am I linked to them? Do you have them?
Yeah, I can send him a link.
Yeah, send them a link. For some reason, I don't have them in my Hangouts. I'm going to have to rectify that problem.
Rectify that problem?
Yeah, rectify that problem.
There you go, Awesome Epic. You've got a link in the green room.
Yeah.
Oh, Donna's gonna go nighty night. Her meds are kicking in now.
Yeah. She's on them strong ass antibiotics.
Yep.
Her body says, I told her she thinks those bad. That malaria medicine's even worse.
I've heard that.
Ooh, man, that shit makes your fucking stomach turn, gives you the shits.
Yep.
Of course, the shits just comes from your body trying to get rid of all the trash out of your body.
Yep.
I know what it is. Yeah, I know. It's that freaking. That's what I was telling her earlier. They put you on that freaking.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, that's that.
Mono and
Yeah, it's the malaria shit. I told you that. Yeah.
that's so grown woman in that.
Well, yeah, that's what it's supposed to though, because that shit was meant to cure malaria, and that shit's bad. Trust me. And like she said, even if it doesn't kill it, but it makes the how they call that? It's not that it's a cure. It's oh shit, I forgot the damn medical term they use. In other words, the medicine they give you to help you shorten the outcome. Yeah.
Mm.
It's therapeutic. There you go. There's the word. It's therapeutic. Yep. Yeah, I'm still up, Gaffer. I ain't going nowhere yet.
They put it on standby.
Mm. Well, hey, like I said, you get it, get over it. There's less you got to worry about.
Yep.
You know, it's funny. Again, at our big medical center up here in Shreveport, they released 800 people today. But you never hear the news talk about people getting better and walking away.
Yeah.
But they sure will hammer the hell out of somebody dying.
Yep.
Fear mongering motherfuckers, man. That's something that pisses me off. And they all do it. Every one of them. I don't care. You name the network, they all do it.
Yep.
Never hear them talking about the thousands of people that basically said, you know, brushed it off after a few days being in an ICU.
Yep.
They make it sound like you get it and you're a goner.
Yep. All right, back on track. See you later.
That's why when we went, that lady said, well, you know, you may, you know.
Hey, Mad Kiwi.
The biggest complaint I've heard from everybody was, and which is true, is the fucked up taste you get or the lack of taste you get.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Mm-hmm. I didn't lose my taste. I just got a funky taste.
Yep.
You know, it's basically it's like any other flu. You know, you ever try to eat when you're sick and everything just tastes blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just bland. Like you can have chicken noodles and you know it's got 22 grams of salt in it, but it still tastes blah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that too, Mad Kiwi. I was laughing about that too. We're supposed to be on an individual lockdown and shit, but everybody masses together at the fucking grocery store to get a loaf of bread.
Yep.
Even our Walmart had some woman out there with one of them sprayer deals. And I was thinking, what are they gonna do if you get less than 6 foot from somebody? They go, back, you heathen. I saw you in line. Yeah, they had a table with pump bottles and even paper rolls of brown paper.
Yep.
And they basically wanted you to wipe your hands and shit before you even touch the buggy.
Yep.
And people were just walking and grabbing buggy and go, not even bother spritzing nothing down. So I guess they figure, fuck it, leave it wet. Now you're going to have it on you too, because when you grab the buggy, it's going to be soaked in freaking disinfectant.
Yep. At our Walmart that I went to today, they've got all the entrances closed except for one entrance.
That's the way ours is.
and you can only go in one door,
And
and you
come
can
out.
only go out the other door at that
Yeah.
entrance.
And they got it lined up with carts to keep
Yep.
you from crossing. Yep.
Yep. And they've actually got people when you go in and when you go out counting.
Yep. Yep. Same here. Same here.
So
In fact, that one old guy cracked me up. He goes, he's an old dude. He goes, well, I wasn't there. I was still on my mama's stomach. But she was a concentration camp survivor. And he said he remembered his mama talking about the lines and shit, you know, for food and soup and bread and all that. Yeah. I said, well, it ain't that bad yet. I said, at least the bread in there is fresh. The bread they were waiting in line for was molded and mildew and rotted.
Yep.
There's a big difference, brother. Yeah. Don't make it out worse than what it already is, you know.
Yeah.
And people still refuse to stop coming as a fucking family unit.
Mm-hmm.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, I know. It's
How many times they've said on the radio, one person per household?
yep. Yeah, our governor even made it like a thing. Hey, one person per household, but no.
Yeah, that's like I told her. Me and her was going as a couple, and I told her, it's kind of stupid too. One of us should be at home. It's just, it's a lot easier to scrub down and disinfect one person coming and going than the entire family,
Yep.
especially with little kids.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
you know how little kids like to touch shit, rub their eyes, stick their finger in their nose, eat their booger.
Yep.
And what gets me, well, we had nobody to sit with them. Yeah, you do. There's two of you.
Yep.
Now, I can understand a single mom or a single dad, but when you're a unit of two, one of you fucking assholes stay home with the kids while the other one goes does the dirty work. That's the way it usually works when you're
Yep.
trying to protect your family.
Yep.
But now, no. They get out of the car and act like they're going shopping, normal day shopping. I'm like, really, people? And the poor little kid already got green snot running down his fucking nose.
Yep.
And she's wondering why everybody's giving her dirty looks.
Yep.
Now, like I said, I can understand if it's a single mom, but I'm going to tell you what, come up to having that many kids. I'm not dragging 6 kids to a store that you're already waiting in line for 5 minutes for fucking just to get a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Because it's funny because in that little corral part, they got the lines for every 6 foot apart. But as soon as you get past that corral, they're bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
Waiting to separate 6 feet. I'm like, what the hell?
Yep.
Look at me.
Huh? Oh,
Dave Larson. Green Snot is my new name.
yeah. That's like, today when I went to get her medicine, I went by myself. I said, there's no sense in all of us climbing in the car to go get her.
Yep.
Especially the fact we're both already sick. So they put her on the chloride, whatever the hell you call it. The Loxiclor or whatever the fuck it
Yep.
malaria medicine is.
Chloroquine.
Chloroquine. There you go. Yeah.
It's been on the tip of my tongue for about 5 minutes, and
Yeah.
it finally decided to work its way out. And Primaquine is is what they take to prevent malaria.
Right.
Chloroquine is what they take if they actually get malaria.
Have it. Right. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. So
Other
Oh,
than that, on MASH.
oh, she's on the I can't even say it now. The
Doxycycline.
mono, yeah, whatever the fuck that means. That's actually both of them, ain't it? I don't know.
I don't know.
She's on it. I told her, as far as me, all I got's this itchy throat and a slight headache. Kind of like it's almost like it reminds you of a sinus headache.
Oh yeah.
But I do have upper sinus infection. I know that because my left nostril, especially, I can't.
Yeah.
It don't even smell right, man. When I keep smelling like something's in the house, but I know it's because of my infection in my nostrils. So.
Yeah. Well, I've had a tingling in my right ear for 2 days, so I know I'm working on an infection in my ear.
Oh, ain't that lovely?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been getting them more and more again lately. It's just, I don't know why, but.
Well, as soon as I get an itch in my ear, I got the peroxide.
Yeah. Well, this is weird. It's not an itch, it's a tingle.
Right.
And it's driving me fucking crazy. The peroxide.
Almost like a slight burning sensation, but it's a tingle.
Just a tingle. It's just a tingle. It's irritating.
That's like my throat right now. It always feels like I need to go.
Yeah. Yep.
Of course, they say that's the first place that attacks you is in your throat, and then it works its way into your lungs.
Yep.
But I told that woman I ain't worried about that shit. I don't smoke. I don't have any underlying lung problem.
Yep.
Because she seen me, oh, you're a diabetic. Yes, ma'am, but I'm a type 2. Oh, okay. So apparently being a type 1 is worse than being a type 2 with this shit going around.
Yeah.
I'm not on insulin.
Awesome Epic. I actually had a spider in my ear one time when I was about 5. And my mom took me to the doctor because they shined a light in there and they saw something move.
Yeah.
So they took me to the doctor, and the doctor dropped some kind of drops down in there, and it killed the spider, and they pulled it out. And
yeah. I had I'm trying to remember which niece it was. One of her boys got real bad earache, real bad. You know what it was?
What?
Of course, here medically they call it a water bug, but it's basically a freaking roach. You know those little German roaches? One got him in his ear, and it was dead. It wasn't alive, but it was decaying in his ear. And
oh, damn.
And of course, you know, roaches are nasty as shit. They carry everything in the freaking God knows country, you know?
Yeah.
And so, yeah. Imagine never know what bacteria was growing in his ear.
Oh, no kidding. That's gross.
Yeah. Yeah, well, your sister better keep her ass in the house then, because she's type 1 with lupus. That's a double whammy. But that don't mean nothing, because they just had that old man that had all kind of underlying shit, and he beat it.
There was what?
I think he was 82 or 87.
There was a 101-year-old man in California that just recovered from it.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing is underlying problems on top of what you already get. You know, to me, the way this is going, it's like you had pneumonia and then pneumonia on top of pneumonia.
Yeah.
So, and if you don't have that ventilator to help you, you pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was watching a video. They were inside this one hospital, and this one person was on a ventilator, and they were still laboring to breathe.
Yeah.
I was like,
well, they're basically drowning.
Well, that's the biggest thing I've heard from the ones that survived it that I know and talked to. They said It's like walking on land, but you feel like you're in water drowning.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. You heard what some of the hospitals were having to do, right?
What's that?
The younger people that were actually suffering. Then you had older people that were suffering, but they didn't have enough ventilators.
They've had to make choices on who to ventilate.
Well, you know it's going to go to the younger person
Yep.
because the fact, you know, sorry, it sounds shitty, but if you're 40 and then you have a person 90 and they're both needing that machine,
Yep.
I know it sucks for you 90s out there, but they're going to give it to the 40-year-old guy.
Yep.
I mean, because, you know, it makes people mad, but, you know, I even have that belief. I'm like, well, fuck, I'm 90. I had a good life.
Yeah.
And so be it. You know?
Yep. A frugal farmer.
But we have some selfish people nowadays, and they be like, oh, yeah, how old I am. I want to live. I'm like, well, so does he.
Yeah.
He's 40 and got a wife and kids. Yeah. You're 90. Yeah. You're 90 with one foot in the grave and the other one halfway there. So,
Yep.
yeah. Sucks to be you, so I can say. Of course, I've had people say, well, you just say that because you're not in that position. I said, well, if I was in that, I said, I'm 50 right now. And someone come in and said, well, we can give this machine to you, or a 28-year-old that's got some kind of COPD or something that's suffering twice as bad as you. I'll be like, give it to them.
Yep.
You know, in 30 minutes is up after I take that medicine. I can't lay down right after.
All right. I'll let you know. I know you got to wait 30 minutes after taking before you lay down. That's another thing. Whenever you take the medicine, you got to wait 30 to 40 minutes before you can lay down.
Yeah.
I think that's true.
It's got to get completely into her stomach and make sure it's starting to digest.
Yeah.
So it doesn't come back up in the esophagus because it can do damage to the esophagus.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that's what they've told me when I've been on it.
Oh, yeah. When I went to pick it up, the guy was telling me, and I was like, well, goddamn. So basically, you want me to duct tape her to the column in the middle of the living room and make her sleep upright? And he said it would probably help. He said, I don't know what the cops will think. They drive by and look through the door, see her duct taped to the fucking column in your middle of your room. And then he's like, why the hell you got columns in the middle of your room? I said, you got to realize I live in a 200-year-old Victorian-style house. And I said, there's 11-foot ceilings in the main house. And I said, I do have columns that, the one like I was showing you, see? Right there.
Yep.
And I have them throughout the house that actually hold the center walls.
Yep.
Like I said, there's 11-foot ceilings in this house. So, because he was like, you got columns in your house? What the hell? And I said, well, it's Victorian columns. I said, you know how they like to make all that Art Deco look shit? He's like, oh, yeah, okay. He goes, you must live over there. I said, yep. He knew exactly the street I lived on when I told him, described my house. Because this is kind of like the, I don't know where I live, the next like 4 or 5 streets, even from me in either direction, is kind of like what they call the garden district.
Mm-hmm.
It's the oldest houses in town,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because there's a 2-story house. No, wait, where am I? Yeah, there's a 2-story house back that way, catty corner from me, that's over 480 years old.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. It's a big it's a big fucking 2-story house, and it's all wood. No brick, no rock, it's wood.
Wow.
And you can tell it's been there for a long time.
Hey, Eli.
Beautiful house, but I wouldn't want a 2-story house in wood. Brick, I can maybe deal with, but wood, I don't know. What's up, Eli? Oh,
I think I'm gonna hop off here.
yeah, you are. Yeah. I'm gonna call it quits then, because I got shit I need to go do too. So,
All right.
everybody, y'all have a good one. Thank y'all for coming and
Bye.
hanging out with Gaffa and us for a little while.
Yep. See you, everybody in chat. I'll talk
All
to you later, Anthony.
Oh yeah, we'll talk to someone later. If not, see you sometime tomorrow.
Bye.
Later, everybody. Y'all, thanks for coming. Y'all have a good evening and stay safe.